1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check, check, test. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
I want
3.
2. I want.
Sound test, sound test. 1, 2,
Sound
3.
check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I read you
okay.
5 per 5.
Perfect. So I'm getting better. Last time I was doing the lights. This time I'm doing the audio. I'm becoming a complete video guy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And as you could see in the intro, Matthias is not only the light guy, he just advanced to the light and sound guy. So
I'm getting more complete
yeah,
day by day.
I think next week you can try to push the record button.
Ooh, may I?
Yeah, maybe. No,
That's
well,
very exciting. I don't think I'll sleep until next week. Thank you. Thank you for that big change.
yeah.
Welcome,
welcome.
guys. Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of reviewing your underwater films. Today we'll be reviewing a film by
Benoit Linard.
Oh, where is Benoit from?
Well, according to his name, I would say maybe France. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that was a tricky question then.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry if you're not from France.
What else do we know about the film that we'll be watching today?
He filmed during a dive or a trip to the Maldives with his Sony A7 Mark III.
Nice.
So not the latest camera, but definitely capable. Yeah. He said he had some challenge with the lights, but all in all,
Is he mentioning anything about using lights?
yeah, he said he had some trouble using them. So I guess he was using them,
Okay.
but he didn't mention the
Which ones?
brand or
Okay.
any power stuff. So yeah.
Let's have a look and see what Benoit has prepared for us.
Sure.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, the Maldives. Nice, nice.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Thank you very much, Benoit, for submitting this film. Really wanna makes me wanna go back to the Maldives now,
Okay,
and I
let's go.
will soon.
Oh,
Oh, you too, right? You're joining me on the trip in November, right?
if you let me.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if you had time, but you decided you do have time for diving. So, yeah, if you didn't know, guys, Sebastian is joining us on the trip to the Maldives in November on that first ever liveaboard underwater video workshop that we're holding there. And there still is a couple of spots left for that one. So, if you're quick, you might catch one of those last spots and be able to dive the Maldives as we saw them in November with us.
Whoa, nicely sweep in a promotion for our liveaboard.
Well, it's our
Impressive.
channel. We can do on it
Wow.
whatever we want, right?
Light guy, sound guy, and the advertising guy.
Yeah, I'm a
Wow.
marketing specialist.
Well, guys, Matthias Lebo.
And I'm available to hire.
Well, we're not here to talk about our trips. We talk about the video of Benoit, and I have to say I had fun watching it. It was very cool.
Me too. Me too.
Like you had damn good shots in there. I love the way you put them together. And I think you mentioned something about the colors in your video because the camera is only 8-bit and you had some struggle. I think I read that correctly. But man, I loved it. The look was very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was consistent most
Yeah.
of the time. There was a couple of shots, like one or two where there wasn't any blue background. These had a slightly different color than the other ones, but other
Yeah.
than that, it looked very, very nice. It was really cool to watch. It looked like a finished, complete piece.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's start at the beginning. I
Yeah.
really loved the first scene, the intro with the title and kind of being stuck behind the palm trees. Just catches your eye right at the very first moment. Very well done on that one. Really, really loved that one. Also really like the cinema bars that you've put in. So making it wider than it actually was recorded in makes it, for some reason, just makes it feel like you're watching it in a cinema, really.
Yeah, it gives a different look to the
Yeah.
to the whole video, and with the colors and all that stuff coming together, it just creates a different atmosphere, a different feel to it. Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why they call it cinema bars.
I'm not sure, but maybe.
Clever guy. Um, what else did I write here?
Oh, you can't read your own.
No, it just doesn't make much sense. I'll pass it on to you while I try to. This has never happened
Okay.
to me before.
Well, so yeah, Matthias talked about the outro. Intro. I liked it as well very much. What I liked as well very much was the recording of divers and the interaction of divers, either with the whole group, like when the dive guide told the group come together and follow him, or they showed them something, or interacted with the turtle, and that's the stuff you want to see. You don't want to see like all steady. It's like there's movement in it, there's happening something. You can relate to it. That's really, really cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go
Yeah,
on.
I figured out what I wrote down. I actually really also liked the titles that you put in the lower left-hand corner where you were giving us the names of the dive sites that we saw at that moment. I thought this was a really subtle and very smart way of integrating the names of the dive sites, because at first it's not, it's not in your frame, it's not overlaid over something, it's nice and tidily set in the lower bottom corner there, and for someone who wants to have that extra information on what dive site that was recorded on, that made a lot of sense, and I really liked that from like a how do you say that in English, like a yeah, I can't think of the word. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have to cut there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Aesthetic point. From an aesthetic point, a graphic point, I really enjoyed having
cut.
that in there. Yeah, no cut. Maybe cut. I don't know.
Actually, I have well, for me personally,
Yes.
I have to disagree on that
Okay.
because I think for some kind of review or showing your family and friends, I'm totally with you. I think that's very nice and very subtle to show what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
for like putting it out to the world, um, you have so many options to put it in the description below where it was recorded, and I think it takes the focus away because you put the cinema bars on, you could the colors on, and I had a feeling it putting the focus away because like you have something written down there, and the eye
But it's
goes,
so
that's
subtle.
kind
It's such a
yeah.
thin font. It's so subtle. It's so small. No, I don't think it's, well, for me, it doesn't take the
So
attention
we
away.
agree to
We
disagree.
agree to disagree. This has not happened very often in this series before, but we agree to disagree. I like it. He doesn't. I'm right. He's wrong.
There we go. All
No,
right.
of course, there's different ways of looking at
Yeah.
this, but I personally, I liked having the names of the dive sites there,
Yeah.
specifically because you kept it so small and tidy and thin down in the lower left-hand corner. I don't think it was distracting, but I can see what you're saying, and I can see that for some people this might be a little distracting there. We talked about the color matching and the colors of the entire piece. I found that you've done a really good job there. There was a couple of shots, as I mentioned earlier, that could have needed a little more matching. And as coincidence wants, I have actually put a video about matching, color matching different clips together just a few weeks ago. We'll link it up here in the corner. So for anyone who hasn't seen it or wants to get a refresher on how to do this quite easily, you guys can go and check out that video. And one thing that I've noticed, this is pretty much the only thing that I didn't really like, that I noticed in sort of a negative way, was that on some of your shots, it seemed like the highlights were a little too overexposed. I've got one shot in my mind of the sweet lips. I think they were oriental or diagonally striped sweet lips. I'm not sure anymore. And the highlights there, the white parts on the sweet lips, they were a little overexposed, a little too much for my taste. But that's the only thing really when it comes to grading your footage that I didn't like.
I agree. I mean the grading color-wise was definitely good.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the blue. Well, okay, we go that way for the exposure. But I think it's not a grading thing. It's more like a working with a light thing was for the night shots.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but you said in your email that you had like a little trouble to work with them, and I think they're dialing them a little bit down
Yeah.
with the camera because I think the Sony cameras are quite sensitive to light. Well, actually
Especially
any
that one.
camera in that distance to a shark, which is quite wide.
Yeah. At night.
At night, especially at night,
Yeah.
yeah, is very reflective,
Yeah.
and there it's like it takes some time to get too used to how
Yeah.
much to dial in. This is
Absolutely.
one point I wrote down about the lights at night, about the highlights, but I think it's not even possible to recover it in post. It's just
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
just
Yeah. They're
lost.
just a little blown out,
Yeah.
and there's not much that you can do there.
And actually, Matthias, I'm very disappointed
Yes.
because there's one point right at the beginning we should have mentioned at first point, and this is one point I think this is like so the how you say the bitter of in the video is like the spot right at the beginning on the lens.
Oh, on the right,
Yeah,
left-hand top
it's
corner.
like man, this video is so cool, so great, and then you got that one spot.
I'm not even sure if that was recorded with the same camera.
Doesn't matter, it's in there.
Yeah, no.
But
I'm
then,
just
yeah,
saying. I'm just saying.
just saying.
It could
No,
have been recorded by someone else, and
yeah,
but
and
yeah.
then put it in. Yeah, okay. But yeah, again, we got the spot on lights. The spot
It's
on
a
the
small
lens.
thing, Benoit. Don't take him too seriously. It's a small thing, but yes, if you look closely, you'll notice it, and it can be distracting. If you see that, most likely you only just saw it when you were in the editing back home. But if you see it while you're still there, just try to retake that one shot, and then the video. Well, not that it's bad in any way, but it
No.
would have just been, that tiny little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Happy now?
Yeah, totally.
Excellent. Cool.
I just get like three more
Oh, sorry. I
minor
thought you were
points.
done.
No,
Okay.
I got well, the first one, there was the random shot of another camera
Oh yeah,
on the back,
you're right.
and I think the shot is not bad at all. It's like more like it doesn't fit in the whole story or the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, doesn't
yeah,
make
the
much
whole
sense.
yeah. So I would have left that one
Yeah,
out. Or if you, I don't know, if it
you're
puts
right.
anything to the story, then maybe some more like first from a distance and then
Yeah.
closer, something like that. Um, and then the other one is to put sometimes the cut a little bit earlier. There were some scenes where it was shaking at the end. They would have
Yeah.
cut, I don't know, maybe half a second earlier, something like that. This is what accounts for the one where the camera was, I think it was hunting for focus. I'm not sure if it was really like focus hunting or something different, but
Oh,
I had the feeling
I know what you mean.
it was
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
hunting.
yeah, yeah,
And maybe you could have wanted set the cut a little bit early. But
yeah.
I mean, these are like
Minor things.
minor things. It's just like we saw
Absolutely.
them and yeah,
Absolutely.
but
Cool.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Benoit, again, thank you so much for submitting that film and having it reviewed here by us in this series. As always, we'll be putting Benoit's video as well as his YouTube channel down in the video description below. Links to those to the channel and the video, so you can hop over there, say hello, give him a like, give him a subscription, and yeah, leave a comment if you like so. And while you're at it, don't forget us. Leave us a like, a comment, a subscription if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, so you're not missing out on the cool content that will follow up here every Thursday and Tuesday. Right.
Well, and if you want us to review one of your films on our Thursday sessions, feel free to send us an email to contact@matthiaslebo.com. Put the link to your video in that email. And as Benoit did, some information about the camera used, the dive side, lights, yes, no, what kind of lights, stuff like that, to get us a little overview, what's happening, and then we maybe can put our tips according to your equipment use and stuff like that. It makes it easier for us.
And more fun.
And more fun, definitely. Right now, we got around 7-month wait time until we get to your video. But there's another way to get in front of the line. And I could try to explain it to you. I only know there is a beautiful button down there, says membership.
No, it
No,
doesn't say.
something like that? No.
Close,
You see?
but no.
That's why I have him.
No, the button says become a member.
Yeah,
And what it does,
almost.
it brings you to the onboarding page for a YouTube channel membership that we have here on the channel. You have two different options. Please choose the underwater filmmaker option, which will give you prioritization for your video submissions. So apart from other benefits like discounts on digital products like underwater video courses or LUT packs, you also get prioritized with your video submissions, and will watch them right away, review them right away, and publish them within a couple of weeks here on the channel, so you don't have to wait several months before you get feedback for the submitted video. If you decide to do that, we're very thankful for you, for your submissions as well, but also for your membership signups. And as we said in previous episodes, all the money that we receive through your memberships goes straight back into making these videos and helping us continue to make these videos here for you on a regular basis. So that's it from us for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for your time. Until next Thursday, have a great time capturing all your amazing underwater adventures. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.